Hi, I'm Shalev Amar with your Lemon Law Advocates. What we're going to talk about in today's video is why you should never, ever threaten a repairing dealership or a manufacturer with a lemon law claim when you have a defective vehicle. And we'll get into why shortly. A little bit about my background. Been an attorney all the way since back in 2004, handling lemon law cases between myself and my past law firms and my current law firm. Thousands of lemon law cases at this point. So we've learned some things over the years. And let's get into today's topic. So why shouldn't you threaten a dealership or a manufacturer with a lemon law claim? And while we're at it, don't threaten them with attorneys either. Here's why. Especially if you don't have all of your vehicle repair records, what could happen is if you say that to a dealership, they could get into defense mode, because even though the lemon law claim doesn't apply to repairing dealerships, they have a business relationship with the vehicle's manufacturer. So they're going to try and protect the manufacturer. So if you start threatening a lemon law claim, especially if you're missing some repair records, here's what can happen. Frankly, the records could be doctored. And what can happen is if you're complaining about certain defects or problems, what they will do oftentimes is blame you, or they'll just say that repairs were done for goodwill purposes, or they'll phrase things in ways like, for example, let's say it's brakes, they'll try and phrase things in a different way to try and say, well, it's different defects each time. It's not necessarily brakes, or it's your rotors, or it's a squealing sound. So they will basically mess with the records to make it harder for you to prove a lemon law case. And the number one piece of evidence in lemon law cases are your vehicle repair records. Now, if you contact the manufacturer, that's not any better, because what the manufacturer will do is they can red flag you in their internal system that they have with the dealership for the warranty claims process, for the repair reimbursement software that they use with the dealership. And so if your vehicle's flagged, the same exact things can happen. They will blame you for the problems, or they'll just say that repairs are done for goodwill. What goodwill means is it's not covered by warranty. They're just doing it out of the goodness of their heart. And so you got to be very careful not to do that. Here's the other issue. You got to be careful making threats in general, because you need three things to win a lemon law case if you go to court. And 95% of our cases are in fact settled out of court. But the reason for that is because we advise people properly. And these companies, they are evaluating these three things when they're going to determine if they're going to settle a case out of court. So here's the three things. So first is the vehicle repair history. That's the facts. Second, the law. Do the facts fit the requirements of the law? And third, and most importantly, is, are you a likable witness? Because studies of jurors show that even if you have a valid case, if the jury doesn't like you or thinks you're an angry, nasty person, they might rule against you. It's just human nature. And I'm not saying it's fair, but it is what it is. And we can't stick our head in the sand about that issue. So if you're sitting there making threats to the dealership, even if you're totally justified, if you're threatening lemon law, if you're threatening to go after them, if you're threatening attorneys, guess what? That could affect the way that you're seen as a witness, and that might make them less likely to settle with you, even if you do hire an attorney, because they'll think like, well, this person's a threatening person. That is going to make the jury dislike them. So you need to be concerned about that issue as well. So look, I'm not saying just tolerate having a defective lemon vehicle that's repaired over and over again or is in the repair shop too long. What I am saying is you have to be smart about it. Don't get mad, get even, so to speak. So what that means is, for the time being, bite your tongue, don't make any threats. Make sure you get all of the vehicle records together, and then you can send them to a lemon law firm, preferably ours, for a free evaluation. And then we can let you know our thoughts and possible options. Because would you prefer to be threatening, or would you prefer to get out of the problem? And I know a lot of people think, well, hey, if I threaten a lawyer, if I threaten to bring a lemon law claim, well, they'll just do the right thing. They'll give me a refund or they'll replace the vehicle. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way because these companies know that out of every 10 people that will make such a threat, maybe 1 or 2 will actually go through with it. So because of that, they're not necessarily going to give you what you want. In fact, in most cases, they just don't. Because those same numbers, they know that maybe only 1 or 2 will actually get an attorney if they don't do the right thing. But what they will do, just as a personal insurance policy, like I said, is potentially mess with the repair records and flag you in their system. So we don't want that to happen. So that's why don't ever threaten to file a lemon law claim or to get an attorney to go after a company. But do definitely seek to vindicate your rights. So if you have any other questions about the lemon law claims process, how quick, easy, and simple it will be for you if you have the right counsel, feel free to call us. Number is 480-237-2744, or visit our website for more lemon law information from A to Z. That website is ArizonaLemonLawAdvocates.com. Until next time.